Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Thor and this is Anthropology. Okay, excuse the background noise. There is some construction happening next door and I do have the door open for the cats, but I'll do my best to project for the back of the room. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about something that I've been feeling, something that I've been seeing going around YouTube within the luxury community. Is luxury YouTube dead? Is the luxury industry dead? Is there a major shift happening in our consumer culture right now, or I guess in North American consumer culture, as it pertains to how we're consuming and displaying that consumption online? You know, we have a new filming area today. I'm trying to figure out where to film in this new place, but you know, we'll try it right now because I've got a bunch of light. But basically, I've been seeing a lot of luxury YouTubers leaving YouTube. I've been seeing a lot of luxury YouTubers talking about how they're changing their consumption. I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers and just generally people in my comment section as well, talking about how consuming luxury goods is no longer their top priority. You know, actually, I'm just gonna shut that. Okay, nothing like more pillows. So yeah, I've been seeing a lot of other creators as well talk about how, you know, the luxury industry is no longer their main priority. They're deconsuming, they're getting rid of things. And I feel like this is really relevant because I myself has gone through this. Obviously, if like you've been a consistent viewer of this channel, then you've seen how my luxury journey has sort of ramped up like a lot. Like I think it peaked probably 2021 through to like halfway through 2022, and then since then it's sort of just gone downhill from there. But I think as like a whole, our society, especially like through social media, like the consumption of luxury goods became normalized for everyday people, and it became very aspirational to sort of show and like clout and like hype culture and all of that. I'm sorry, this video is going to be like very rambly, chit chatty, grab a drink, you know, sit down, let's get into it, like a gossip, you know, like a, what are they called, like a, I don't know. Anyways, I digress. Basically, I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers now question whether or not they want to continue talking about luxury goods, whether they want to continue pursuing the consumption of luxury goods, and generally questioning their consumption habits. So we're going to get into that today. I'm going to talk about a few things that I've seen, you know, the shift from logomania to luxury minimalism. What does that mean? How everybody seems to be wanting a Birkin bag now. And just, I guess, how luxury consumption online has changed from a few years ago to now. So if you're into that, keep watching, consider subscribing if you want more of this, and yeah. Okay, so I saw a few videos, you know, Caitlin Pulowski, she did one basically saying she's no longer going to talk about luxury goods, and I'll put a few other ones on the screen here. I can't exactly remember their names, but I feel like luxury YouTube has died a little bit. You know, I definitely think it peaked like the makeup community. You know, with any community online, it ebbs and flows, but I feel like people are shifting away from spending all of their money on consuming physical goods. You know, there's inflation that's happening around the world. Things are more expensive. Daily goods are more expensive. So the room in people's budgets for discretionary consumption and conspicuous consumption like luxury goods is definitely going down. Also, you know, the price increases, that inflation, I guess, is also hitting these luxury goods, and the prices are getting astronomical for what you receive in return, which is often, you know, lesser quality than before. And generally, I think just the appeal of luxury goods has gone down. I feel like it sort of peaked, like, I don't know, last year. Everybody, well, I don't want to say everybody, but I was definitely coping with the pandemic through shopping. You know, couldn't spend my money on travel, didn't really want to save it, definitely wanted to spend it and have like some dopamine rushes come through when I purchased something like big and extravagant. So I definitely was in that place where luxury goods definitely consumed like all of my time. I want to say all of my time, all of my money, a lot of my thoughts. You know, I created a whole YouTube channel to talk about it because I didn't have anybody in my regular life to talk about it with. And I felt the shift in myself where I no longer wanted to focus on luxury goods. Yeah, I felt the shift in myself, and I've sold a lot of my bags. And like, I no longer think about like shopping luxury really that much anymore. And I don't want to relate that to like an audience. I don't want to like continue to like push these products when I don't like wholeheartedly believe in it. Yeah, I think just as the world has opened up, a lot of people, it seems, have decided to shift away from hyperconsumption and just consuming to what end? The wish list just keep going on forever. I only have so much time in the day to watch YouTube and to consume content, and I don't want to be watching people do a million unboxings anymore. I don't. It's unrelatable to me. It's unrelatable to, I think, a lot of people. And I think a lot of people have started to question why they were aspiring to this degree of consumption, to this degree of just purchasing things that aren't really necessary, you know? As I've downsized, as I've decluttered, I really come to understand, I don't need 14 bags. I just don't. Like, I don't use 14 bags. I don't need 14 bags, and I definitely did not need a 15th. So what I've done with decluttering is like, I have like 2 bags now that I use, 3 maybe on like a regular basis, and it's fun enough to switch those out, but I definitely didn't need 14. And the resale process has also really like drummed that home, that I think when we purchase these things, well, I'm going to speak from a place of when I purchased these things, I sort of lied to myself and said, oh, yeah, I just want to resell it. Like, no problem. I can and get my money back. You can get some money back, but you're not going to get all your money back. And in very rare cases, you'll make money. So I've lost, like, if I look at net loss, like I've lost like maybe, I don't know, 10 grand just on bags that I've purchased and that I've sold off. And if I think like, what would I have done with that 10 grand now? It's like, that's like a full trip. That's time off work. That is down payment, or well, not in Vancouver. It's like a 10th of a down payment for a house, but still it's something other than a luxury good. And I'm gonna make another video on how luxury keeps people poor, whatever, you know, there's quite a few videos like that, but I want to give my take as well. I do feel like my input to the luxury community has sort of died. I still want to talk about these things, but I don't want to talk about these things as much. And I just feel like a lot of people in my comments are also talking about decluttering, getting rid of, you know, having a lot of stuff doesn't bring happiness. It really doesn't. Like, you can buy happiness to a degree, but it doesn't live in stuff, especially not 20 handbags. So I don't really know where to go from here. I don't really have like a point to this video other than to say that I do think the luxury community has, you know, died, or it's morphing. It's definitely evolving away from hyperconsumption, because also I feel like hyperconsumption, to the degree that I've been seeing, that I was participating in, it's unsustainable for like the world. If we look at like the targets that these countries and like G7 whatever are setting, we can't be consuming the way that we have been consuming and also be sustainable. We need to consume sustainably. We need to consume things that we'll actually use, not just like having a house full of millions of things. And obviously like luxury is like a small component of that, because it is, you know, it's a bit more exclusive. Like, not everybody can consume luxury goods the way I've been consuming goods, which I'm grateful for, but also it's like the way that some of you have been telling me you're consuming goods as well. So I'd love to know what you all think. Do you agree that the luxury community has died? Do you agree that your, I guess, love for luxury goods has changed? Like, I just want to know where everybody is at, because I feel like a lot of creators have left YouTube and have left social media in general. A lot of creators are shifting their content away from talking about luxury goods and luxury products and whatever. Then also like the de-influencing trend that's been going around, where people are like, actually you don't need to buy that thing from Amazon, or actually you don't need to buy that other bag because, you know, you have a million other things. So yeah, I know it's kind of a rambly video, a bit all over the place, but I do agree. I feel like the luxury community has changed. I feel like the luxury interest has died. Maybe it's because people just can't afford it right now, and when times are good and the economy's back, the luxury community will be back as well. But it's definitely changed. It's definitely shifted, and it's yeah, I guess gone from the masses back to the classes. So that's where I'm at. Let me know what you all think. Thank you for joining me in this rambly video, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye, guys.